Hello YouTube, I'm just doing a video on what my next project is going to be. I asked you for inspiration, but I found some myself. I'm going to do a night goblin themed army, just night goblins, nothing else except for war machines. I've already got them painted, so I'm not going to repaint them. I'm going to do myself a load of night goblins, make sure they're all the same colour, and see how that goes for a bit of fun for a change. So I've done a preliminary army list. We normally play 2,400 points, so it's that. I've got a night goblin war boss. He's going to have an armour of destiny, and that's he's going to be there to hide around and give his pitiful leadership around what he can. And then I'm going to have a big boss battle standard bearer, and he's going to have the standard of discipline, so they've got a bit of bit more reliability there. So leadership 8 for the army, and a reroll obviously. Try and keep him close to the rest of them. Then I am going to have a great shaman, night goblin great shaman, and he's going to have a dispel scroll and a talisman of preservation. So try and keep my two lords alive as much as possible. To save what little points they're worth, and more importantly, the leadership on the general. Then I'm going to be having 3 units of 20 night goblins, archers, and they're going to have 2 fanatics each in nets, and they're going to be my little bunkers. So I'm going to have my BSB in general in one of those, and the night goblin great shaman will be in the other one, and I'll have a spare one then to bail out of if I need to. So the fanatics should help them keep people away anyway, the smaller stuff. And then the other units will be the more hitty units, then hitty for night goblins. So what I've got then going forward is a bigger unit of 40 night goblins with spears and nets, and 3 fanatics this time. That's my main combat block, and that's going to have quite a lot of heroes in there. So I've got it down to 4 night goblin big bosses, all with great weapons in their pants, because they're nice and cheap. So there should be a bit of hitting power at the front and cut down the casualties in return. Next up, I've got 2 squig herds of 30 squigs and 10 night goblins in each one, so 2 of those. So they're also part of my harder hitting stuff. And 2 mangler squigs. Keeping theme with the night goblins, and this is where it deviates slightly then. 2 rock lobbers, 2 doom divers. So that's my shooting bit then, to take out bigger monsters and other artillery and heavily armoured stuff. So it should be a bit of fun to play. I seem to have most of the miniatures for him. I have to buy the odd character here and there to add to it. But these are the 3 archer blocks ready. I'm going to have to strip down some of the spearmen I already have and do them. They're going to be slightly bigger because they're supposed to be my combat warriors. So yeah, so let me know what you think and what kind of armies that you like personally and what reasons you got into it and everything. So if you can do any video responses, is obviously better, but the more comments the merrier. And let me know what you think of the idea. Thanks very much, and more to come.